What's up, YouTubers? This evening's Booze and Blades is brought to you by Cooper's Craft Barrel Reserve. Not a sponsor, just an absolutely delicious bourbon. It's a 50% strength, absolutely marvelous. This is literally like a $32 per bottle. It's excellent. So let's jump right into this. This is Booze and Blades. We're going to just talk briefly about the Satu Dave modifications to the Project X. I really love the Project X. It's one of the few Hinderer blades that doesn't really require a regrind to be an effective cutter and slicer, but still maintains some of that thickness at the edge. But it has a very high flat grind. Unlike most of them, really, really good. Not super thick, but just strong enough. Yeah, this is a really good cutter. And really, I only had one principal complaint with it, and that's that it had no thumb studs. And so, thanks to Satu Dave, I'll go ahead and link him below. If you're not following Satu Dave, you need to be. If you're a nice person and not just one of my kids or one of their friends from high school who's subscribed gratuitously, I appreciate that. But you really need to be following Satu Dave. By the way, he gave me some beautiful stickers and my original scale set with the original G10 over titanium was 6.4 ounces, and this knife is now 7.2 ounces. So it's, for me, 0.8 ounces. It's a fair shake because we haven't even talked about this yet. But for me, the thumb studs were the life changer. Missed that one. The reason I didn't, he sent me this a couple weeks ago, but the reason I did not do a video is because I had an accident with the dishwashing. So to quote his dad, if you're going to do stupid things, you need to be tough. Well, I did stupid things, but I wasn't very tough. So I couldn't actually thumb flick this for a goodly while. But now it's full thumb and backside spivey flicking. So it's absolutely excellent, and the flipping is really good. I actually might move this one on the Triway over to washers, phosphor bronze. So an excellent knife, made even all the more excellent just from the thumb studs. Now let's talk about the big elephant in the room, which is this amazing titanium. He made me a titanium frame on this one, and this was one that we talked about, I don't know, 6-9 months ago. When I sold him my original one, and I didn't really like this, mostly because of the thumb studs, and then I saw him do his thumb stud mod, and I'm like, holy crap, that would change this knife and make it probably one of the best Hinderers available, and it really did. But, at the same time, he was basically building up to building a knife, and so he started doing stuff. Actually, he's been doing this a while. I know he did some frames for Chuck Nunface on some ZTs, and they're absolutely excellent. But he just keeps building on it. And so he built one for himself, Project X, and I was like, oh my God, that's amazing. Let's just talk about this. It is contoured, a gentle contour, but you can see that kind of taper down there and go around. Oh my God, the comfort in this is ridiculous, but you still have the texturing on the lock side. So yeah, this Project X is excellent. We'll call it Project Excellent at this point in time. Absolutely amazing. As much as I just wanted it basically stonewashed, I love what he did. He did basically an orange peel blast on it. You can see that he has grind lines basically going vertically, so that it's very comfortable and feels, like literally satin sheets when your hands are going over it this way. But in terms of their vertical direction on here, it's fantastic for grip. So you don't really lose any grip on this one versus the G10. Oh, it's just so comfortable too. It doesn't really have any of the chamfering that it does on the stock, but doesn't need it because he built in the contouring. So yeah, Satu Dave, man, I can't thank you enough. Absolutely incredible. It transforms the Project X from one of the better Hinderer knives to, I honestly think this is probably the best Hinderer knife overall now. The fact that you can do the takedown, still have the ability to do the full takedown on this one with the full titanium. Yeah, everything that's great about, or was good about it before, is still good, but the things that were lacking are better. So yeah, I don't have much more to say about this other than check out Satu Dave. He's doing some amazing stuff out there. Rodney also as well, and I've already done enough videos on those. And this just happened to be Satu Dave on this particular one. Super appreciate it, and go check him out. Appreciate it. Take care.